Hello everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, Bitcoin versus US dollar and the dollar index. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar first. This is the hourly time frame, and we can see that the market is actually breaking the key resistance area relative to the previous, let's say, 2 weeks. We had a strong resistance around 1.2770 mark, 1.2765 mark. You can see that market this time didn't have a reaction for the bigger supply from that stage, which from my perspective is a strong sign for the upside development. And the reference point, upside reference point that I found here is set at 1.2820 and 830 mark, which is the swing high back from the December 28, 2023. In case of some bigger supply, for example, and then failed rally, then there is a chance for rotation back, so this can be the alternative scenario for the downside. And in that case, the downside levels and objectives will be set at 1.2713 and around 1.2688. But so far we can see that buyers are in control and that we are trading above this key resistance cluster. Now, speaking of the gold market, we have the bracketing market, so we can see the support zone at this stage. So support zone around 1217 and 2020, but we also have resistance area from around 2040 mark in this area. So market is just bracketing in this stage. Anything meaningful to the upside, I would like to see the break of 2042. And then hold above, so something like this scenario, and then there is a chance for retest of this pin bar area around 2055 or 2060 mark. Now for the downside, there is a potential for potential rejection back to the support zone, and as I said, support zone is around 2020 mark and 2017, so one of the scenarios is the market to rotate back and reject of this resistance if there is no volume and the power to the upside. Now, crude oil is still in the bracketing market, similar, just a wider range of the bracket. So we can see that market, we have support at 70 mark and 69.22, and resistance area. Hold this area from 73.50 to 74.10 is basically a resistance zone. So we had different reaction points from this zone here. Market is now in the middle of this consolidation. So from this perspective, I would like to see the market to try to attack either this resistance zone or the support zone, and then see if the market can break or reject. In case of the downside breakout of the support, so if the market can trade below the 69.20, then there is a chance for the retest of 67.75 or even 67 mark. In case of the upside breakout and hold above, there is a chance for retest of 75, let's say 76 mark. Now, Bitcoin versus US dollar, we have some rejection and some responsive sellers at this point. So this is not ideal. Lots of failed breakouts. This was one of failed breakouts. So this structure is not looking particularly strong for the upside, but still we're building higher lows. So if that will be the case and we still retake the pin bars at 48,000, then there will be a chance for the 49,000 or 50,000 mark to be on the test. For the downside, if we can see the breakout of the 44,250 and trade below and hold below, there is a chance for rotation and downside move towards this pin bar area. So 41,800 and 40,700 mark. And the dollar index, we can see that seems like this pin bar territory is way too strong for the buyers to overcome, and sellers are in control, so we are most likely there is a chance for retest of 101.91 and potential downside movement on the dollar index. So this is a quite significant resistance, and there is a potential for the rotation into the downside towards the lower reference points. Anything meaningful to the upside, I would like to see then a bigger up move into the pin bar and hold above. That will be a sign for potential rally towards the 103.50 or even 103.80 mark. That will be all for this update, guys. Hope that you did enjoy. Have a good trading day and speak to you from tomorrow morning.